Let's go to Jeff in Auburn. Jeff.
Oh, hi, Mike.
Hello, Jeff.
Hi, Dan.
What's up?
How are you?
Good.
My main point is with this whole Soto deal is put trust in Cashman. The guy put together a team, a good product on the field to get us to the World Series, and he did. And Boone made it work. The guy's got a knack. Cashman has a knack for finding good relief pitchers.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not worried about Soto. I kind of agree with John from Long Island. Let him go. It's fine. But let me ask you this, though.
I'll let you finish your point. It's not fine. It's doable where they make it work. I mean, they want to bring him back. It's not just fine to lose one of the greatest hitters you'll ever see. It's not fine.
Yeah.
It's acceptable. They can make it work. Right.
Right.
What was your other point, Jeff?
My question is, do you think we'd have a shot at getting Pete Alonso?
I wouldn't want him. I don't know if you heard the beginning of the show, but he didn't fit. Well, a shot. Yeah, you have a shot. You want to pay him more money than anybody else? Why would you want a 30-year-old right-handed hitter who's not a good first baseman? We've already detailed about the fact that the Yankee defense was below par last year. So you're going to add, at best, an average first baseman. Why? Why would you want another right-handed bat to squeeze between Judge and Stanton? How does that make sense? Then you have an unbalanced lineup again. Your lineup was even unbalanced this year with Soto. It was so unbalanced, you had a rookie catcher batting cleanup for most of the second half of the year. And then the postseason, you had Jazz Chisholm Jr. You know where Jazz Chisholm Jr. should be batting? 7th or 8th. Then you've got a great lineup.
Right, not cleanup.
But, I mean, Pete Alonso, what is the obsession with Pete Alonso?
Because he's a guy played in New York. You're going to look for a first baseman. He's a first baseman. I think that's it. And as far as there being chatter about it, we talked about it earlier. Boris is in the ear of some of the writers saying, hey, the Yankees are interested to try to drive up the price of his client. It makes no sense, guys. It doesn't.
And you know what? We have no intel on it. Maybe that's what they do.
If they do, like I said, I'll be just as shocked as Mike.
You're asking me my opinion? I'm not going after Pete Alonso. That's not my plan B. That's probably like my plan T. So there's a lot of letters before T, before I'd have to get to Alonso. I mean, it's not plan B. That's not the most optimum thing they could do. It makes no sense to want it.
I would guess the only way, Michael, is there a world in which they just get shut out of all the other free agents? Alonso's still sitting there in March. They can get him on the cheap at $20 million a year for 3 years or something because he wants to play. And they just say, okay, we'll take a shot rather than having Ben Rice as our opening day first baseman.
They'd have to be really shut out.
Yeah. And the
price would have to come down.
And the scenario I painted is unlikely, but that's probably the only way I could see it happening.